Hello, good morning, all of you. My name is Trupti, and I am going to start the first chapter of our subject science. The first chapter is nutrition in plants. Nutrition in plants. As we know that the all living organism need nutrition to grow up and to go ahead. So plants are also living organism. So if they want to grow up, then they also need nutrition. So they are also having nutrition and mode of nutrition, different nutrition in the plants. Different plants are following different method to get a nutrition from atmosphere, from the soil, from H2O. So we will see the different mode of nutrition in plants. So first, autotrophic, heterotrophic and interdependence. Three types of mode of nutrition are there: autotrophic, heterotrophic and interdependence. In autotrophic section, we can consider photosynthesis, and the necessary condition for photosynthesis is CO2, H2O and sunlight. So for doing the process of photosynthesis, CO2, H2O and sunlight is necessary. Without this, plant cannot get nutrition and plant cannot make their own food without H2O, CO2 and sunlight. In heterotrophic section, three mode are there: parasitic, saprophytic, insectivorous. Then in interdependence, symbiosis, and in symbiosis there is the plant's name is given lichen and legumes. So next we have to see all the detail in this chapter. Let's get started.
The World of Plants 1. Hello friends, I'm Podmal. Hey, why you have started laughing after hearing my name? My name is something like this that everyone starts laughing. If you turn around and look around you, almost everywhere, many of my friends who look younger than me or older than me will be seen. I know that people have many misconceptions about us, especially in the minds of children. Like, do we fall into the category of living or non-living? How do we grow if we are alive? Where do we get energy from? Etc. Today I'll give you the answers to all these questions by the characters of this video. Let me take you to Neelu and Meenu's house. They have reached home from school and are playing in the courtyard. The objective of this video are to understand about the nutrition in plants, to understand photosynthesis.
What happened, Didi? What are you thinking?
About this tree? This tree is so green. How cool is it in its shade? It gives so much fresh air.
Yes, Didi, it is. Its leaves are also green.
You are right, Neelu.
Didi, let's ask Mother how she and Father would have planted such a big tree in the front yard.
Yes, let's go.
Mother, tell me one thing. How did you and Father plant this big neem tree in our front yard?
Your grandfather planted it many years ago. Then it must have been a small plant.
Is that true?
Children, plants grow like us. What did you people think, that the small plants that are there remain small and that the big trees are always like that? Small plants grow up slowly and become trees. Plants are also living things. What are you thinking, Neelu?
Didi, why don't we get one sapling? Maybe then we will be able to understand the various functions of a plant which make them living things.
You are right, Neelu. We shall do one thing. We will both plant 2 saplings.
Yes, Didi. One for me and one for you. While we come back from the school, we will take 2 small saplings from the gardener of the school.
Oh, nice! Look at the 2 sisters. How happy they are. Each one has got a sapling each. Let us see how both will take care of the saplings.
I shall keep this sapling in the window.
I will keep this sapling safely in this room.
Neelu, look how these neem leaves have turned brown. They are all falling from the tree.
Yes, Didi. How come the leaves that are green are on the trees and those that have fallen off the tree are brown in color and look dried?
The world of plants is very strange.
Children, how do you think these 2 girls will solve the puzzle?
Look, Neelu, Mother is watering the plants that are there in the garden. It is very important for the plants to get water to grow. Come, let us also water our plants.
Children, do you think my friends require only water for their growth? Come, let us see what happened after 4 days.
Oh, look what has happened. My sapling was fine till yesterday. Today it has turned yellow.
Neelu, look at my sapling. There are a few leaves growing.
Didi, why did my sapling turn yellow?
Wait, let me think. Neelu, there is so much water in the pot too.
Didi, you only had told me that plants require water.
Neelu, I did say that plants require water, but it does not mean that you just keep watering the plants. Mother also waters the plants of the front yard only once in 2 to 3 days.
I watered the plants every day.
I feel that one of the reasons for the plant turning yellow is too much watering of the plants.
Didi, like how we need food to survive and if we eat too much food, we fall sick. Maybe the same thing happened to the plant.
I too feel the same way. Neelu, where did you keep your plant?
I kept the plant in my room.
There is no sunlight in your room.
Didi, is sunlight essential for plants?
Yes, if you notice, the plant is tilting towards the direction of the sunlight and it is getting fresh air also.
It means that plants need water, sunlight and fresh air. No wonder the plants in our front yard look so healthy and green.
You are absolutely right. The mention of air reminded me of what I studied in the science textbook. It is mentioned that we humans inhale oxygen and give out carbon dioxide.
Didi, do you remember you were mentioning the other day that our neem tree provides a lot of fresh air?
Yes.
If we inhale oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, does it mean that the trees are also doing the same?
Yes, plants also need oxygen to survive. However, unlike animals, they need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. We give them carbon dioxide, which is important for them. Now, do you know why Mother has planted so many trees in the front yard?
Yes, Didi, I am comprehending everything about plants.
If you look at these leaves, you will feel they have been painted green color. Only today our teacher mentioned that leaves have a green pigment called chlorophyll.
Oh, that is why leaves look so green. At least we learned something from the teacher.
You are right.
Remember, Didi, when the gardener uncle gave us the plants, he had properly covered the roots of the plant in the mud.
Yes, I remember. Only due to this, the plant is able to stand upright.
Yes, Didi, I was very curious to learn about the roots. I asked the teacher about it and he told me that roots absorb the water and nutrients from the soil and transport these to the plant.
Yes, you are right. Similarly, these leaves are also very important.
We have learned so much about the plant. We will crack the information about the leaves too.
My science book has a lesson on plants. These days, my teacher is teaching about plants. The lesson has extensive information about leaves. Wait, I will go get the book.
Yes, Didi. Please get it soon and let us unravel the mystery of leaves.
Listen, I will read it and tell you. Chlorophyll helps the leaves to store sunlight. That energy is used to synthesize food with the help of water and carbon dioxide. That is why the process of preparation of food by plants is called photosynthesis.
Didi, by observing plants all these days, how much have we learnt about them? Looks like we have become scientists.
By now, we have learnt that plants prepare their own food, and that is why they are called autotrophs.
For the plants to prepare food, sunlight, air, carbon dioxide and nutrients are required.
Yes, therefore do not keep your plant in the room.
Didi, henceforth I will take care of my plant.
Both these sisters have gathered a lot of information about us, the plants. But do you know? There is much more to know. Friends, do you think all plants are self-sufficient and make their own food? Keep thinking because you will find the answer in the next video. See you soon.
Hello everyone. So now we are going to start. In a class 6, you have learned the food is essential for all living organisms. That we also knew. If we want to live, then we have to had a food. So you also learned that carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamin and minerals are component of food. That we have learned already. So this component of food are called nutrients and are necessary for our body. So all living organisms require food. All living organisms require food. Plants can synthesize food for themselves, but animals including humans cannot. They get it from plants or animals that eat plants. Thus humans and animals are directly or indirectly depend on plants. So all living organisms require food, that we know. And plants, in plants, what plants do? They can synthesize, they can make their own food by using CO2, H2O and sunlight. But humans and animals cannot make their own food. They have to depend on plants. If plants will do photosynthesis, if plant will grow up, then we will get food, vegetables, fruits to eat. Thus humans and animals are directly or indirectly depend on plants. So Buzo wants to know how plants prepare their own food. तो अभी बूजो को जानना है कि अगर प्लांट अपना खाना बनाते हैं खुद, if they are making their own food, then how they are preparing their food. So first article is their mode of nutrition in plants. So plants are the only organism that can prepare food for themselves by using water, carbon dioxide and minerals. तो हमारी पूरी अर्थ पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्लांट ही ऐसा लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है जो अपना फूड है वो अपने आप प्रिपेयर करता है वाटर, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड मिनरल्स को यूज़ करके। तो जो भी रॉ मटेरियल्स उसको चाहिए फॉर प्रिपेयरिंग द फूड, प्लांट्स कैन गेट इट फ्रॉम द सराउंडिंग। सो न्यूट्रिएंट्स एनेबल लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म टू बिल्ड देयर बॉडी, टू ग्रो, टू रिपेयर डैमेज पार्ट ऑफ देयर बॉडीज एंड प्रोवाइड द एनर्जी टू कैरी आउट लाइफ प्रोसेस। तो लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म को न्यूट्रिएंट्स चाहिए, क्यों? कि उनकी बॉडी को बिल्डअप करने के लिए, ग्रो अप होने के लिए, जो भी डैमेज पार्ट्स है वो रिपेयर करने के लिए, उसके लिए एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करता है कि वो पूरी लाइफ चला सके, तो उसको बोलते हैं न्यूट्रिएंट्स। सो न्यूट्रिशन इज़ द मोड ऑफ टेकिंग फूड बाय ऑर्गेनिज्म। न्यूट्रिशन क्या है? न्यूट्रिशन एक प्रोसेस है फूड को हमारे अंदर कंज्यूम करना, टू ग्रो अप, टू बिल्ड द बॉडी, टू रिपेयर डैमेज पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी एंड टू live long all the life. So its utilization by the body, the mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves from simple substance is called autotrophic. The mode of nutrition, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक हमारा डिफाइन आएगा। The mode of nutrition in which the organism make food themselves from simple substance is called autotrophic. Therefore, plants are called autotrophs. Animal and most other organisms take in food prepared by plants. They are also called heterotrophs. So, animals and most other organisms take in food prepared by plants. They are called heterotrophs. Heterotrophs means depends on other. They cannot make their own food and depends on other. It will make a food, plants will make a food, plant will prepare the food by the process of photosynthesis. After they will plant will grow, and after then animals are getting nutrients from the plants. Okay, now Paheli wants to know why our body cannot make food from carbon dioxide, water and minerals like plants do. तो ऐसा क्या अलग है प्लांट्स में कि वो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, वाटर H2O एंड मिनरल्स को यूज़ करके अपना खाना खुद बनाते हैं। CO2 तो हम भी यूज़ करते हैं, H2O तो हम भी यूज़ करते हैं, मिनरल्स तो हमारे पास भी है। देन वाई वी कैन नॉट मेक अ फूड लाइक अ प्लांट्स? So what is the difference between human being and plants? Now we may ask where the food factories of plants are located. तो अगर हमें ये जानना है कि प्लांट अपना खाना कैसे बनाते हैं, how they make their own food, then what we have to learn, we have to discuss first where is the food factory of plant and which raw materials are must reach the leaf. Water and minerals present in the soil are absorbed by the roots and transported to the leaves. Carbon dioxide from air is taken in through tiny pores present in the surface of leaves. तो लीव्स जो होते हैं उसका एक टाइनी जो सरफेस होता है उसके ऊपर टाइनी पॉर्स दिखते हैं। तो जब भी हम विंटर की सीज़न में देखते हैं तो वी कैन सी द टाइनी ड्रॉपलेट्स ऑन द प्लांट्स। तो वो तो क्या होता है, वो तो ह्यूमस की वजह से होता है, बट जो छोटे छोटे पोर्स होते हैं उसके अंदर से वो क्या करता है, ब्रीदिंग करता है। So the pores are surrounded by guard cells. The such pores are called stomata. तो जो स्पॉर्स होते हैं लीव्स के ऊपर छोटे छोटे उसको स्टोमाटा बोलते हैं। एंड बूजो वांट्स टू नो हाउ वाटर एंड मिनरल एब्जॉर्ब बाय द रूट्स रीच द लीव्स। तो अभी CO2 तो पहुंच गया, अभी पानी और मिनरल है वो कहाँ से एब्जॉर्ब करता है, कहाँ से मिलता है लीव्स को। सो वाटर एंड मिनरल्स आर ट्रांसपोर्ट टू द लीव्स by the vessels which run like pipes throughout the root, the stem, the branches and the leaves. They form a continuous path or passage for the nutrients to reach the leaf. They are called vessels. So we will learn more about transport of materials in plant in chapter number 11. So transport of material in plants we will see in chapter number 11. Only we have to see what is the role of root, stem, branches and leaves in the plant. What is the continuous path passage for the nutrients to reach the leaf? Okay, so Paheli now wants to know what is so special about the leaves. Leaves के बारे में special क्या है? They can synthesize food, but other parts of the plants cannot. तो ऐसा क्या स्पेशल है कि सिर्फ लीव्स ही सिंथेसाइज कर सकते हैं, दूसरे कोई पार्ट्स क्यों नहीं कर सकते? तो लीव्स हैव अ ग्रीन पिगमेंट कॉल्ड क्लोरोफिल. तो जो लीव्स होते हैं उनके अंदर ग्रीन पिगमेंट होता है जिसको हम क्लोरोफिल बोल सकते हैं. तो इट हेल्प्स लीव्स टू कैप्चर द एनर्जी ऑफ सनलाइट. तो जो लीव्स होता है वो एनर्जी को जो एनर्जी है सनलाइट की वो कैप्चर करता है एंड दिस एनर्जी इज़ यूज टू सिंथेसाइज फूड फ्रॉम कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर. तो ये जो एनर्जी है जो सनलाइट में से वो कैप्चर करती है वो एनर्जी को वो यूज़ करते हैं फ्रॉम कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर के साथ यूज़ करके वो अपना खाना खुद बनाते हैं. और ये जब भी बनता है तो कंपलसरी प्रेजेंस ऑफ द सनलाइट. रात में ये लोग फोटोसिंथेसिस नहीं कर पाते क्योंकि रात को सनलाइट नहीं होती है एंड विदाउट सनलाइट दे कैन नॉट मेक देयर ओन फूड. So we find that chlorophyll, sunlight, carbon dioxide and water are necessary to carry out the process of photosynthesis. So it is a unique process on the earth. The solar energy is captured by the leaves and stored in the plant to form the food. The sun is the ultimate source of energy for all living organisms. Now can you imagine the life on earth in the absence of photosynthesis? No. In the absence of photosynthesis, there would not be food. Survival of almost all living organisms directly or indirectly depends upon the food made by plants besides the oxygen which is essential for the survival. Okay. So the survival of almost all living organisms directly or indirectly depend upon the food made by the plants. So beside the oxygen which is essential for the survival of all organisms is produced during photosynthesis. So in the absence of photosynthesis life would be impossible on the earth. That is true. So if there is no oxygen or no photosynthesis then we cannot live our life and the life would be impossible on the earth. So during the photosynthesis chlorophyll containing cells of leaves in the presence of sunlight use carbon dioxide and water to synthesize carbohydrates. So जब भी फोटोसिंथेसिस जब भी होता है तो क्लोरोफिल क्या करता है, कंटेन द सेल्स ऑफ लीव्स. तो लीव्स के जो सेल होते हैं वो कंटेन करता है और सनलाइट के प्रेजेंस में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर का यूज़ करके वो कार्बोहाइड्रेट बनाता है. तो ये जो प्रोसेस है इसको हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. तो सबसे पहले कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लस वाटर, अभी ये सनलाइट और क्लोरोफिल की अटेंडेंस में वो दोनों प्रोसेस करके कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स एंड ऑक्सीजन बनाएगा. तो ये जो प्रोसेस है कार्बोहाइड्रेट बन गया, ऑक्सीजन बन गया. मीन्स जो प्लांट्स है वो ऑक्सीजन क्या करते हैं, लिव करते हैं व्हेन एवर दे आर डूइंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस. सो क्लोरोफिल यहाँ पे हमें स्ट्रक्चर दिया है. क्लोरोफिल किसको बोलते हैं, गार्ड सेल्स किसको बोलते हैं, स्टोमा किसको बोलते हैं. सी यहाँ पे जो हमें एरोस दिए हैं क्लोरोफिल का ऊपर, तो जो ग्रीन कलर का पिगमेंटेशन है उसको बोलेंगे क्लोरोफिल। बाद में यहाँ पे जो सेल्स है कि कुछ निकल ना जाए उसको बोलेंगे हम गार्ड सेल, और ये जो बीच में ब्लैंक जो जगह दिख रही है उसको बोलेंगे हम स्टोमा। बाद में हमें एक लीफ का फिगर दिया है ए में, बाद में लीफ का सेक्शन करके हमें यहाँ पे दिखाया है। सो व्हाट इज़ गार्ड सेल्स, व्हाट इज़ स्टोमा, व्हाट इज़ स्टोमेटल ओपनिंग। तो देखो स्टोमेटल ओपनिंग हमें दिख रही है सेंटर में, बाद में जो बीच में डॉट्स डॉट्स दिख रहे हैं उसको बोलेंगे हम गार्ड सेल्स, और ये जो पूरा पिक्चर है जो सेक्शन हमें दिया है लीफ का उसको हम बोलेंगे स्टोमा। ओके, सो अभी यहाँ पे एक पिक्चर दिया है लाइट एनर्जी। तो लीफ का स्ट्रक्चर हमने देखा, गार्ड सेल्स है, स्टोमा एंड क्लोरोफिल। तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड उसको मिलेगा, लीफ लेगा, ऑक्सीजन बाहर आएगा, सनलाइट की प्रेजेंस में वाटर एंड मिनरल्स को लेके क्लोरोफिल का यूज़ करके वो फोटोसिंथेसिस करेगा एंड ऑक्सीजन विल बी कम आउट फ्रॉम द प्लांट। सो ड्यूरिंग द प्रोसेस ऑक्सीजन इज रिलीज एंड द प्रेजेंस ऑफ स्टार्च इन लीव्स इंडिकेट्स द अकरेंस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस। तो अगर उसमें स्टार्च बन गया, ऑक्सीजन निकलने लग गया, दैट मीन्स फोटोसिंथेसिस का प्रोसेस हो रहा है। और स्टार्च जो है, स्टार्च भी एक कार्बोहाइड्रेट ही है। तो बूजो हैज़ ऑब्जर्व सम प्लांट्स with deep red, violet or brown leaves. So he wants to know whether these leaves also carry out the photosynthesis. तो अभी बूजो ने ऑब्जर्व किया है कि ऐसे बहुत सारे प्लांट हैं जो रेड कलर के, वायलेट कलर के, ब्राउन कलर के लीव्स होते हैं। तो हमने तो बोला कि फोटोसिंथेसिस कब होता है, क्लोरोफिल होता है, और क्लोरोफिल क्या होता है, ग्रीन पिगमेंट होता है। तो रेड कलर का अगर लीफ है, ब्राउन कलर का लीफ है, तो उसमें तो ग्रीन पिगमेंट होना पॉसिबल ही नहीं है। तो ग्रीन पिगमेंट नहीं है तो फिर वो प्लांट फोटोसिंथेसिस कैसे करेगा, क्योंकि हमने बोला क्लोरोफिल, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड विदाउट कार्बोहाइड्रेट, क्लोरोफिल एंड कार्बोहाइड्रेट नहीं, without chlorophyll, water and minerals and carbon dioxide, plant cannot make their food and they cannot do the process of photosynthesis. Then what we can say? Okay, let's see. So during the process of oxygen, now we will see activity 1.1. क्या करना है, दो पॉट लेने हैं, प्लांट लेना है, सेम लेने हैं प्लांट। एक को डार्क में रखना है फॉर 72 आवर्स एंड एक को सनलाइट में रखना है फॉर द सेम टाइम। रख दिया, फिर उसके साथ हमें आयोडीन टेस्ट करना है विद द लीव्स ऑफ बोथ द प्लांट्स एज डिड यू इन क्लास 6। बाद में रिजल्ट रिकॉर्ड करना है। Now leave the pot which was earlier kept in the dark in the sunlight for 3-4 days and perform the iodine test again on its leaf. बाद में आपको सारे records ऑब्जर्व करने हैं। तो आपने क्या ऑब्जर्व किया, तो जो ग्रीन को छोड़ के लीव्स है वो भी क्लोरोफिल कंटेन करते हैं। तो large amount of red, brown and other pigment match the green color. Photosynthesis takes place in these leaves also. तो उसके अंदर एक मास्क होता है ग्रीन पिगमेंट का जो हमें नहीं दिखता, इसलिए वो भी फोटोसिंथेसिस का प्रोसेस करते हैं। सो यू ऑफन सी स्लिमी ग्रीन पैचेस इन पॉन्ड्स और stagnant water bodies. So these are generally formed by the growth of organism called algae. तो आपने स्लीमी, बाद में ग्रीन पैचेस देखे होंगे पॉन्ड्स में, बाद में स्टेगनेंट वाटर बॉडीज़ देखी होगी। तो जनरली ये क्या होता है कि यहाँ पे ऑर्गेनिज्म का ग्रोथ होता है जिसको हम अलगी बोलते हैं। तो ये अलगी क्या है, ग्रीन कलर की। तो इसके अंदर क्लोरोफिल है या नहीं है। तो algae can also prepare their own food by photosynthesis. Okay, so synthesis of plants food for other than carbohydrate, that we will see in the next video.